Diversity and inclusion are so integral to science and engineering. It's just too important to be left to chance. I'm Jan Peters, and I started noticing things weren't the same for girls when I was young. I wanted to play boys' games, wear blue, and got annoyed in my physics exam when all the examples were about boys. I came to work on diversity via solar cell design. There have been some epic and embarrassing fails. The automatic soap dispenser, perfect for the Caucasian hand, but not for anyone with a darker skin tone. And I do wish pregnant women wouldn't drive. The biggest cause of fetal injury and death in car crashes caused by poor seatbelt design. It's time for science and engineering to move on from a you must approach to inclusion and diversity. To an approach of why wouldn't you? I'm here to show you there are ways forward. I want to plant some seeds for you, some ideas for conversations to build confidence and see the benefit of engagement in research teams. We all know someone who said, yeah, I've done the unconscious bias training, but... or non-sexist language, political correctness gone mad. I want to introduce you to my manifesto for inclusion in science and engineering. My manifesto starts with excellence, because that's how we measure science, right? Excellence in your research, design and methodology. But start with excellence in how you manage and motivate your teams. Adjust your daily practices to consider people more widely. Soon you will start to innovate through more diverse thought. I know people who believe in stereotypes, but much of it is fake news. Simply repeat a lie often enough and it starts to hide in your brain. So when you hear it again, you have reinforcement and then acceptance and belief. So what are the things that you can do to improve the experience and outputs of your research team? Maybe you've left a diversity training frozen with fear. Maybe you felt flawed or criticised. So focus on what you can do. Tinker and tweak and monitor and adjust and repeat. If you're sceptical, then take your analytical thinking and digest the research captured in these 3 books. And commit to understanding what we mean by people-centered engineering. People-centered engineering puts people and society and the planet at the heart of engineering and technology. And it benefits as well, surprisingly for some, profits too. What does excellence look like for your research team? Productive, engaged, successful, innovative. Know that belonging and inclusion are key to letting everybody contribute. So each day, commit to maximising the potential of every person in your team. So I'm asking you to start your journey as a coach, and I'm introducing you to this 3-step process. Notice, listen, and question. Maximising people's potential means people feel safe and comfortable bringing their whole selves to work. Taking on the role of a coach, as well as a research academic, might be daunting, but don't worry, there's a really useful book I can introduce you to. So treat yourself to The Coaching Habit from Michael Bungay-Stanier and learn the art of great questions. My favourite may start with what, not why. To nudge yourself to think and keep on with those conversations, put a copy of the PhD Comics Brain on a Stick cartoon on your desktop or your screensaver on your phone. We're immersed in language, much like the goldfish has no concept that it's immersed in water. Language matters. I love this quote from Flores. The deliberate use of language can shape futures and construct possibilities by giving a voice to thoughts. I ask you to explore how you can learn to ask better questions of your peers, colleagues, and students, and listen deeply to the words that they choose. While you're noticing your language and choosing your words, take care to notice whether you're involved in a debate, discussion, and dialogue. Debate is rarely the right choice when you're talking about inclusion and diversity. The grit in an oyster doesn't rub a blister, but creates a pearl. Put a penny in your shoe to remind you to notice what you do and how you behave and how you can make each person's day better, simply because they happen to cross paths with you. Put people at the heart of your research and your engineering and technology. Consider the team, the technology, and the topics. And if you'd like some more ideas of things to do, I have a book coming out, 100 Actions and Conversations for STEM Leaders. Email me for a preview PDF. I hope tomorrow you can stop seeing your colleagues as a brain on a stick, that you can start to listen to them and involve them in shaping the future.